Oh, my microphone was muted. Good morning, chat. How are we today? All right, guys. So, let's see. Got Sky and Cayman. Hi, Rob. How are you? Okay, so here is the deal. Schedule change. If you missed it, you probably noticed it as I went live. We are going to try something new since everybody's getting into the swing of school stuff and going back to work, and life is all starting to have that annual vibe that is not chilling in the summer. So, we are going to try going live Tuesday and Thursday with short streams, kind of working on just playing the game. Saturday and Sunday will be basically viewers. I'll have to obviously draw a line somewhere, but we'll have open gates, we'll do island visits. It's just basically going to be all about the viewers on Saturday and Sunday. So basically during the week, this is going to give me time to do a little bit more in the game too, so that I have more rewards to offer everybody that's watching on the weekends. So, that's kind of what we're going to do with that. That being said, sorry, my volume is really loud. I don't know if it's that loud for you guys, but yikes. Let me try turning this down just a smidgen. All right. Because I notice I'm not as loud. How is my mic quality, guys? Is it too bad? Is it bad? What is it? Anyways, plan is basically to turn around, and I think it'll make it a little bit better too, because it'll be more special. I have more stuff to give out and more things to do. It'll give me a chance to grind on the bells so I can help you with your community projects. And then the weekend, since we'll run longer streams, it'll be, like if you show up in the first 2 hours, you're probably going to make it into a queue for me to visit your island and help you with something. And then if you're there for the end of it, it'll be when I open my gates, unless there's some special event or something. I'll be giving more away. It'll just be more fun. I'm going to try, now no promises and you can't hold me to this, but I'm going to try to basically put out a video on the days that I'm off, and which will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. When I'm not streaming, I might have some videos that I put out, and I might turn around and do a premiere like I've done and come in and chat with y'all so I could say hi to those people that want to watch it live, do it in a premiere, but we'll be buckled down to watching it together and whatever. So we may try that. We'll see how it goes. So far, the way that we've worked it and the way it's looking for me, I'm going to be able to get a lot more content out by doing this. And it'll reserve some of the more special stuff that we do, and helping viewers and everything. I'll have more resources for it, and it'll be, a bigger deal to do it on the weekends. So that's the way that's going to go. Because basically, as most of you know, IG's channel, he's changing up his schedule a little bit, and now I need to be present over there on Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh, and one of the reasons why I decided to not stream on a Friday is because once we get going and we get in a groove, we'll implement that Fortnite Friday. So those of you that play Fortnite, I will jump into game with you one Friday a month at least. If not, 2 Fridays a month. We'll figure it out. But it'll be Fortnite Friday. So I don't know how it'll all work. We might do one Fortnite Friday where I play with 3 select viewers and do, a duo thing, and then the other Friday will be a giant team rumble. Let's see if, everybody that can get into our party can completely wreck the other side. So I don't know how it's going to go, but these are just the plans. I've ordered all kinds of cool stuff to organize everything. Yesterday I didn't get around to going through my there'll be secret streams came in. When we do Fortnite on this channel, we don't advertise it as being the game that we are playing, and we don't it's one of those things that only if you're a fan of Animal Crossing who also plays Fortnite, you probably find out about it, because I don't stream Fortnite. We all know that. Andromeda Apocalypse. Okay, so all that being said, if there is something that you have told me that you Sophie, that you want in the mail. I did not get a chance yesterday to go through my notes, but I have all this organizational stuff for the channel coming in the mail from Amazon tomorrow. Notebooks and all this stuff that I got to do, and I'm going to organize and compile everything. But just would save me some time, and whatever. If you're here and there's something you've requested and I haven't gotten it out to you, go ahead and let me know that right now, because then I can turn around and I will. Sophie, don't you turn on me. Did you do the Twitter poll? No, I am not scary. I'm super nice. Oh. Cayman, that would be cool. I mean, I haven't played Fortnite most of this season. I actually bought like 20 tiers of the battle pass. I never ever buy tiers in the battle pass, and we did for the first time for IG's birthday last season, just so we'd have the content. I bought up to Sky, LP bought up to Meowscles, and then IG got the whole entire battle pass purchased. But usually we're really adamant about being proud of what we earn, so we don't do that. But I was not playing Fortnite. I wasn't. There's no way. I understand, Tabby. Nice to see you. I literally couldn't play it this season. I'm not even lying to you guys. I just couldn't. Cayman is for cafe stuff. All right. See, I have a new notebook in front of me that I'm writing stuff down, and I know I've got all this stuff written down. There is that one infamous piece of paper that is missing, that had a list of things on it, but it's gonna be good because I ordered a wall hanging 30 folder organizer that hangs on my wall. It holds 30 freaking folders, and every time somebody makes a request, I got a little piece of paper tablet thingy so I could drop it in a request folder, and when I'm ready to send out mail, I'll grab it. So we are getting organized. Hopefully the channel will have a little bit better content and whatnot. Hopefully it'll be worth it, even though I'm not live every day. Maybe it'll, we could savor the sweet stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a friend request. Let me grab that real quick, because we haven't really started the stream. Usually I grab them after stream when I'm not going to open my gates, but I mean, I haven't really started the stream, so I guess that's cool. We can grab that real quick. So I've been working really hard at Animal Crossing. There's going to be some Animal Crossing videos coming out that are not much. And then there's going to be some that will be subject based. I read the whole 400-page encyclopedia. Oh, cool. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for the friend request. Awesome sauce. So yeah. And then also, since I won't be live as much, I'll have a chance to actually remember when I used to send mail out like almost daily to you guys? That's when we were a much smaller stream. But we'll get back to trying to do that on the days off. So trust me, guys, even though I'm not live every day anymore, you won't have a chance to forget about me. Just letting you know. All right. So, in fact, most of you that are friends with me on Animal Crossing and that I can send mail to, you can expect that you'll get a schedule update sometime in the next few hours after the stream. So for today, what I need to do though is I am really getting mad. We don't have a blue rose yet. And I looked it up because I've got the encyclopedia, right? And I looked it up in the encyclopedia, and it is complete random chance by basically 2 second-level hybrid red flowers is the best chance. But we've tried that, and it's not working. And so, karma. It's all because of the rock. Speaking of which, chat, Henry has inspired me. One of the things that is on my list of things to work on is in a loyalty store, which will be different than our merch store. The loyalty store will allow you to spend your points if you want to for, special little stream stuff. And one of the things that I'm going to add to it, and of course it's subject to approval, I'm not going to it's going to be worth a lot of points, but will be mod for a day. So if you use your points to purchase mod for a day, you'll get a chance to be a mod for one of the weekend streams. And we'll see how you do. And it'll be kind of like a, okay, even if I don't need mods right now, you'll get moved. So, I'm not just gonna add mods for no reason. Right now, we're set on mods, but we keep growing and growing and growing. We're up to 183 subscribers, guys. You guys rock so much that we've made it that far. I can't believe we're approaching 200. I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me. Do you know that literally breaks the YouTube algorithm and all planned projections by over 300%? So, Cayman, if you're talking about the mod for a day, it'll be okay because you're going to have a certain amount of loyalty points, which means you're going to have to be here long enough, and you only get loyalty points by watching me live. So, and if it doesn't end out well, I mean, it doesn't end out well, but it's very easy for me to click a button and make them not modded and whatnot. So it'll be okay. Hi, Shelby. Welcome back. Glad to see you. All right. So she was watching TV and it was painful. That's about the gist of what Isabel does these days. Just buys mods again. It'll probably be a significant amount of points. So, you know, like, it won't be something that can be just turned in easily. It'll be something that I'll look at our top people who are, like, you know, close to, that would probably, like, the people who would already be up for mod, you know, in the leaderboard because of where they place for loyalty points. It's going to be something not far below them. It'll be in the middle, but you're not going to be able to walk in, be somebody new, and be like, I want to be a mod, and then, you know, like, mess up the channel. So, there's that. Yeah. So, but that's all the stuff that I have to work on that I never have time to work on because I'm always working on trying to get to the next stream. So, hopefully, the way we've separated out the schedule now, even though it's significantly less, you know, hopefully those 3 days off, between all the other stuff I've added to my, you know, schedule, hopefully though, the idea is that I will be able to do more because I'm not doing the other stuff. So, anyways, okay, we're gonna check the mail. I sometimes go to my mailbox if I order things or whatever. I go to my mailbox, but I never open chats. The only reason Zoe's is open is because I emailed Zoe a code for the giveaway we did, and I just thought maybe there was a problem because there was problems with both Cringe and Fona, which I haven't heard back from Fona, but I had to email Nintendo regarding Cringe. So we'll see how that all goes. I'm still waiting to hear back on that. You know, I'm sure COVID isn't helping anything for, you know, customer service response time and these kind of questions, but whatever. Hopefully, once I get that figured out, the one thing I'm working on right now too is how to do a giveaway that will encompass everybody that watches, because apparently it'll have to be for like certain things will have to be just for NA for North America. Like I won't be able to do any of that. Rob, we will, Saturdays and Sundays are the days. If you want to come and join my island, you want to be here on Saturday or Sunday. I go live at 8 a.m. on, or 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday following Paper Mario. And then I go live at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. So, and then I'm usually, it all depends on chat. We're here sometimes 4 to 6 hours is what you can expect on the weekends for streams. So if you hit me up sometime during that, you'll probably be able to join the island. All right, so from Troll Sophie, daily dose of invasive species, the Asian, Sophie, I can't catch a freaking scorpion in this game. I got bit twice last night. I'm very upset because I was like, there's something that I found in the encyclopedia that I was like, I am going to get this recipe, I am going to make this, and I'm sending it to Sophie, but I can't tell you what it is yet. So anyways though, I figure catching some scorpions might help me, but apparently not, because I can't catch them, they kill me. Hi Justin, I already saw how much I saw while I was playing last night, the mail that you sent, because I had to open my mailbox for something, and I'd just like to thank you in advance because chat's catalog has now grown. I spent 6 hours yesterday going through the encyclopedia and checking off what I have in my catalog. And then I saw Justin. There's all these letters from Justin, and I'm guessing I know what's in them for the most part. So I decided to turn around and go on a bit of a shopping spree at the Able Sisters. So our catalog is going, we're going to have an updated catalog video coming out on one of my days off here. Okay, so anyways, Asian carps can adapt to any ecosystem as well as grow up to 60 pounds. That's horrific. A 60-pound? No. No thanks. I'd rather not. A Viking top? What is that? Oh, sick. That's awesome sauce. Thanks, Sophie. All right, so Justin, we'll grab all of Justin's gifts. Have a great stream. Thanks, Justin. I'm glad you're here. Are you listening? Are you at work? I'm really excited because Justin's contribution to the stream is seriously, like, gonna make some really big ideas I have since I'm gonna be off the 3 days a week now. I spend those 3 days still working, obviously, you guys know that. But I was like, oh my gosh, taking away the fact that I don't have to grind for a gazillion bells. Holy. Like, that, Justin, it's a huge help. You really have no idea. So I really appreciate you. Very, very, very much. Oh my gosh, it must be Christmas. I have a feeling Justin cashed in big with the stock market. Some more. Holy cow, Justin. Like, I didn't scroll through all of these. Oh my god. Some backup. Oh my gosh, Justin. Cayman, it's okay. You don't have to. That's the point. Like, we're working. Justin's a big contributor. Power Cane's a big contributor. Chat whenever they can. I mean, whenever anybody has a few extra bells, they try to give back. We're here. That one of the parts, the whole idea of me playing this game is to help people like you who have no bells. Well, my goal is to be able to help you because it's such a grind. And honestly, when I first started streaming and playing this game, like, I was spending like 16 to 18 hours playing this game to try to actually, like, gather the bells, and it was ridiculous. So that's my whole goal now. Like, my whole goal is to just give back to everybody that watches, help especially people who are brand new to the game, because there's just not enough hours in anybody's life. I'm fortunate to be here and have the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom. You know, I homeschool my children, and my husband, he works and whatnot, and I have the ability to sit here and play video games. I mean, GG's to all of you that have to have a life. I mean, you know, you literally, this game takes, if you really wanted to complete this game, which is our goal, by the way, chat, I've decided. Our goal is to 100% complete Animal Crossing. I will not ever consider stop streaming Animal Crossing until this game, this file, is 100% complete. So, all right, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Evelyn. So yeah, all right, let's see. Oh my gosh. All right, this is all Justin. Every one of them. Let us count how rich we are. Can't wait to go put it in the bank. We'll sell the cherries and go put it in the bank. Then we'll come back and finish the mail. Because I have no more room in my pockets. That was like perfect. Literally filled my pockets. Have a good day, Evelyn. Oh, and I was reading, what came in, was it you that said that you just found out that in 2 weeks you have to go back to school? It's a whole lot. Chat is now rich. So remember, Saturday and Sunday, like, you guys gear up your islands during the week. Make sure that you've got like a community project. Choose that bridge you really, really want. Don't choose it based on the price and whatever, because between Justin and I, we're going to get you taken care of, and I'll come and visit you. So, because I now have time to grind for bells too. Wow, 1,293,000, and that's not even counting what's already in the bank from Justin, minus the 200,000 Andromeda spent on clothes. What? I didn't say nothing. All right, let's sell these cherries. Hi, Dead Moth. How are you today? Dead Moth, I want you to know that forevermore, every single time I see a bird wing, I think of you. You have made an impression. Oh, that's a pretty flower stand. We gotta buy that. Hi, Danger. I saw that. I clicked it this morning right before stream, and I saw you say hi, and I was like, okay, usually I don't even read the messages, but since it was a new message, like I don't read the messages, okay, whoa, let me finish a comment. Not that I don't read the messages, it's that I wait to read the messages until I have time to respond. And I didn't have time this morning, but since you hadn't sent me a message before, I want to make sure everything was okay. So I read it and I didn't respond. So bad Andromeda. All right. So I've gotten this down to a little bit of a science because I've been working on it. Like, how are we going to keep the stream? What are we going to do? How are we going to, go, forward on the days that I don't open gates and whatnot. And you guys are just going to come along for the ride of the grind of Animal Crossing with me. Shut up, Sophie. All right, let's put this money in. Well, I clicked so fast. I've decided over the last few days, there is way too much dialogue in this freaking game. Let's go ahead and just deposit it all, because I have weird problems. And we'll take 200,000 out because we got to end it in the shop, and apparently I can actually spend that in the shop. I think that so many people are going back to school, and in the coming weeks, I know when I lived in Minnesota, they don't even go back technically until after Labor Day. So in the next few weeks, everybody's going to be returning to what is supposed to be normal life for the most part, as normal as it can be. I mean, though I know some of you will be doing online school and whatnot. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're kind of toning back the streams a little bit. Plus, LP's reached an age where I have to actually be a teacher again. It was nice. I had a break between IG and LP because Parker does a different form of schooling, being special needs. And so, anyways, I have to go back to actually actively teaching, which we'll see how that goes. He was supposed to start yesterday. He woke up and I said, okay, well, you haven't had much sleep, but it's early in the morning and we're going to start today. So I got him all enrolled in his online school and everything, and he doesn't have to start right now. He can wait a couple more weeks and start after Labor Day as well. But I said, we're going to get a head start on it because we can. And I was like, so you're gonna do this. And so no Fortnite this morning. If you're going to get up right now, even though he'd only had 6 hours of sleep, I said, if you're going to get up right now, we're going to turn around and we're going to do school. And he was like, you're right, Mom. Maybe I need more sleep. And proceeded to sleep until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Got up for an hour, took another nap, and slept till 5. So, I know how to make the youngest sleep now. Just tell me he has to do schoolwork. So, we haven't started yet. It is what it is. All right. We got mail from Connor. Spent loads of money on your gift. I hope you enjoy, like 50,000. You're lucky to have me as a Switch friend. We can always hang out. Aw. Cool, Connor. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, wow. An Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. Oh, I wonder if there's anybody in chat that doesn't even have one yet. KK House. I just went through this whole... You guys, this encyclopedia. No notification on Discord? Well, Power Game, you better fix that. Get on that, Power Game, because I wouldn't know how to. So, I went through, like, everything, like the whole catalog. Actually, I take that back. I didn't even touch furniture, but I went through clothes. I went through songs. I went through everything else. I didn't want to touch on the furniture yet because I'll just have to go back through it. And happy, like, news, I am working on creating sortable Excel files that will be available to download for all of you once I finish it. It'll basically be the encyclopedia, but instead of like a PDF and whatever, you'll be able to like download it and you'll be able to search it, sort it, and do all of that. Got one more. Oh, from Dead Moth. I'm gonna hold off on 1 second because I want to open up these other. Did I open up all the other gifts? Did I even grab all the other gifts? Good Lord in heaven. I did. Okay, and I opened them. My brain's dead. It's okay, guys. It'll be fine. I'm fine. Go back down here. Let's see. Guess whose poster I sent? Oh, Power King, you're here! It's my Power Cane poster! Power Cane, if you were a character in Animal Crossing, this would be you. I swear to you. I'm gonna show you. As long as I don't interfere with schooling, I mean, what kind of a mom would I be if I allowed children to be like skipping school and condone? Well, at least, I mean, I don't have any control, but at least I shouldn't condone that behavior. But I mean, that's cool. You can listen. As long as it doesn't interfere. I let my kids listen sometimes. Where's my lights? There they are. Look, Power Cane. I swear to you, it's an Animal Crossing version of you. Watch, he just popped in to tell me no notification in Discord and left. Do you see? Were you listening? Were you here, Power Cane? His name is Frank. I was like, this fits Power Cane perfectly. So now when you're not here, Power Cane, that's you. All right, so see, like, I have a lot of DIYs to give away. I didn't realize that I still didn't have DIYs from the Nook station and stuff. And I came in, did I just see you need KK Cafe? Oh, yeah, I saw that when I was going through all the music, I was like, oh, I should send that to Cayman for the cafe items. I have a few other stuff I came across for you, Cayman. So, I'm making lists, but it's gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna get all organized when my stuff gets here from Amazon tomorrow. Alright, so we need a water flowers. We're trying to breed this blue rose. That is a high priority. We're gonna make sure that we grab the DIYs from both the neighbor and the beach. Wait, how come I still have mail? What'd I miss? Oh, right. All these, I don't care about those people. Because they're animals in Animal Crossing. Hoping Sylvia will be the next one to move out. One of these days, guys, you're gonna log on to, I'm gonna get ready to stream. Because the next time somebody moves out, I'm gonna deliberately let them move out, and then I'm gonna not touch the game until I stream. Danger wants stale cupcakes. I have that. I have, like, there are over 80, from what I can tell, because the Encyclopedia Companion Guide came out before some things updated, but there are over 80 KK songs, and I have more than 50% of them. I know that. Power Cane with his power lame. So, alright, so what I started doing is moving flowers and trying to get it so that the more colors we have together, we'll see what happens. And then I'm just going to let this area fill in with roses. And I've been moving any new red rosebuds that are considered level 2 hybrids. I've been moving to a new area too. So that we can try to get this blue rose. Because I'm like, why don't I have this blue rose? Yeah, I hope Celia moves out too. Celia keeps sending me and giving me presents. I'm like, why do you like me? I'm so mad at you. You got in the way of picture day. Alright, see? I'll move this. Oh, and I've been planting my money trees, and I'm leaving them for when you guys come over. You guys can, if you find a money tree, if you're one of the chatters that's lucky enough to run around and find a money tree, it's yours to keep. So I've been trying to make sure I log on and do these daily tasks kind of in this manner. And then once it gets full, I'll turn around and move flowers, is basically what I've been doing. And then I've been doing some terraforming and whatnot. But I really, oh, there's another one. I really want to try to get a blue rose. But my rating went down to 4 stars because I had all that stuff out. Like the fossils and everything. Isabel told me my island was a mess. Hurricane over there doesn't play for like 3 months, comes on. Freaking to give me money and has weeds galore and wants to know if there's a weeding service, but still maintains 5 stars. It's fine. I'm not salty. Danger, I'll write it on the list. I mean, bells are regular mail. I mean, the most I can send anybody is 4 a day. Depending on how I can do it, as long as I don't have to order it. But bells I do not have to order. But if anything, instead of mailing the bells, just be here on the weekend. Maybe I can help you out if you haven't gotten to it by then. Aw, I am thankful, Henry. I was wondering where you were at. I'm glad you're here. You missed it, though. You've inspired me. I've decided that once I get the loyalty store actually up and running, that viewers, and it'll be a significant amount, but viewers will be able to use loyalty points to become mod for a stream. So those that aren't mods but think they want to be or whatever will basically be able to use their loyalty points to try it out. The rock haunts Andromeda forever. Hi, Phil. How are ya? Yeah, I figure, you know, if I do mod for a day, it also gives people an opportunity. They've been there long enough. They spend their points. Then they get to try out being mod for a day. And if they do a good job, the next time I need a mod, maybe they'll go to the top for consideration. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right. So, we're doing regular chores today. We're going to go around. Because, you remember, guys, I ran out of iron. I can't share iron with hardly anyone. So, I was going to go to islands today and try... You know what? We might do that. Do I have enough Nook miles? Let's look. How much is it? It's 2,000. So, we would have to talk to neighbors. Let's see. 3 DIYs. Talk to our neighbors. Whatever, I'm not doing that. Probably could get fossils assessed. I'm sure I have those. Plant flower seeds? But why? It's such a pain. Andrea's stick is where it belongs in, it's in, remember? In stream, I had LP come onto the 2G curator and get it. Remember that? So it's in the 2G curator's pockets. Oh, that's what else we were supposed to do. I was supposed to make sure I don't have a slingshot. I want to try to start getting these balloons because I haven't hit any balloons. We need 300 balloons to get the golden, the recipe for the golden slingshot so I can share one of those with everyone. And we need to break 100 axes to get the golden axe recipe. And apparently we need to help Gulliver 30 times in order to get the golden shovel recipe. So we're kind of on a hunt for golden tools right now so that I can share those too, because how annoying is it when you first start out and everything breaks every 2 seconds? I mean, I'm just saying. So let's run over. I'm not lying. It's on stream. There's proof.
Did it work if you let your axe keep hitting the side of the cliff?
I don't know. That's a good idea. That's not.
Like if you literally fill your pockets filled with axe and start going ding, ding, ding.
If I use the regular just little axe, it breaks fast and we get stuff. So we could try that. I don't know when we'll hit it. Oh, I can buy one. That's yes. I did not. Even though I have Nook Miles to complete a. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, who knows? I don't know if we're gonna go to a island. I need some actual trees, and I don't want them. I don't want to have to plant them because I'm impatient. So, we'll see if we get the Nook Miles before the end of stream to go and do that. I doubt it.
Eagle chair. What was the chair?
Yeah, we need to make a sign for the rock.
What was the chair to put it in the chatter music?
Don't you remember that stream?
Yeah.
Oh, it was too evil to put in it. No, it's just always had its shrine outside. So I left it that way. So, who was it told me, I think it was Zoe that reminded me that when the clock is at, what is it, 5? Anything that ends in a 5, we get a balloon. Is there a way for me to pin the clock on? I don't know. I mean, if you wanted, you could mail them to me, and I could grab them. They should be instant if you send them in the mail. And then we could go. That's awfully nice of you. No, I knew that was gonna happen.
Hey, you have glasses on. You won't be able to know it. See? That's fine.
I also went through and got myself, like, I went through the catalog and I looked to see, remember I told you guys that I wanted to get, like, all the KK songs? And KK was here on Monday this week because of all the activity. So I recorded a bunch of KK songs, but what I'm trying to do is wear outfits when I make the videos. I'm trying to wear an outfit that represents the style of the music. And I've had to actually do research, cultural research on this in order to make it happen. And so, in the meantime, though, I had to go through my whole catalog. So what I did is I went out to Harv's Island and, like, dug out some outfits so I can wear cute outfits for the stream. Isn't that awesome sauce? I thought it was awesome sauce. All right. All made possible by Justin, because as soon as I saw all that mail, I was like, cha-ching, I'm going shopping for some clothes. Oh, that's awesome, Evelyn. I think he's worth a pretty penny. Yeah, Henry, my husband just told me about that. He's like, you guys might want to pay attention to the news because he's in Florida right now, and there's one headed to Florida, and as soon as that one hits in Florida, then there's one that's supposed to hit the Gulf. I don't know if it'll be anything. I remember it wasn't, was it Katrina? It might have been Katrina. I know I was working at Whataburger. It must have been Katrina. And I was working at Whataburger at the time, and we literally couldn't make burgers in half of our restaurants in San Antonio because our trucks were stuck. They couldn't get into Texas in order to deliver our the meat. It was crazy. How far into Texas is it supposed to make landfall? Like, is it going to come all the... Because I know we had a couple where... I mean, they hit San Antonio. San Antonio can get some crazy weather afterwards. So I don't know what part of Texas you're in. But Galveston... Whoo! Galveston be scary, scary, man. When hurricanes come in on the Gulf, you do not want to be in Galveston. You're in Florida, Justin? Yikes. Is it going to be bad where you are? Are you going to have to evacuate? I mean, I will say since the Katrina days, though, I mean, it's rough, but evacuation, like, procedures, I'm really impressed. I mean, considering how the U.S. handles things and whatnot, at least the evacuation stuff, they try to do it. It seems like it's a lot more organized. Katrina was, like, scary, scary. All right, let me put some of this stuff up, and I'll check the mail. You're in Florida too, Danger? Gee, Louie. We're gonna need those. My storage got full again. I was really upset. I think we should get extra storage. This game has over, like, you guys, there's literally, like, 8 variants of almost every single outfit, shoe, sock, you name it. I mean, there's a reason why this freaking companion book is 400 pages. And yet, they only give me, like, a 300 storage. That is some crap. I'm just saying.
Like 2 million storage.
Is this a normal tree? It is a normal tree. We need one of those. Oh, wait. Don't get distracted, Andromeda. It's gonna be okay. We'll put this up. This can go up. Can go up. Oh, I want to put that away. That's perfect. Oh, there we went. Okay, fine. It's fine. Hey, man, how are you today? Let's see, we'll do this. We're gonna go and just real quick. I am working very hard on making it so when I visit islands, no matter when I visit, because you get, it's either 1,000 or 10,000 per petal if you have a golden rose. So my goal is to be able to bring chat golden roses every single time I visit you. I do not think let's check real quick. I don't think I have the mum seat DIY. Let's sort, it would be, I think that's this season, all right. Wait, is it a mum seat or a mum cushion? I think it's a mum cushion. I might have that one. I think that's its technical name. Let's sort alphabetical, there we go. Mermaid. Okay, everything alphabetical, geez. I just saw more mermaid. Okay, there's mermaid. Mermaid. Mum cushion. Why is everyone talking about who? Andromeda? Me? What are you guys talking about? Man, I try to get caught up on chat and you guys are just chit-chatting over there. Oh no. Oh no, Sophie set this up. Sophie, I know. Sophie, don't do it. Don't do it.
What did Sophie do?
Oh, very scary? But why? I thought it was gonna be the other S word, not scary. Maybe you've heard, but I've had a fight with Rattle over something unimportant. I said something I shouldn't have, and I felt really bad about that, so I gotta make a gift. Having a hard time facing him right now, so I was hoping maybe you'd deliver it for me. I mean, I'll do it for you, Fauna, because I like you, but he can move out too. It's not that I don't like Rattle, it's that I have enough people who talk to bugs on the floor. Did you see that? Fauna said phone a friend. Wait, chat, you guys were all supposed to have my back here. You realize there's a poll going on Twitter My husband says that I am a terrifying person, and I just don't see it. I don't think I'm scary at all. But then my kids said I was scary, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a poll up on Twitter because nobody will agree with y'all. I'm not scary. And then IG said something that I haven't checked it because I didn't check Twitter after he said something, and then yeah. So now you're all backing him. That's not fair. I'm not scary, Evelyn. I'm not scary. I'm super nice. Like, super sweet and nice. I love to help people. I love to be nice. I mean, don't disrespect my chatters. Don't be nasty to my kids without a reason. I mean, if my kids are being kind of jerks, as kids can be, then, I mean, I'm not going to be as defensive. Sometimes there's just, you got to accept some truths and, you know, I mean, that's that. But if they're not being jerks, well then, I mean, don't do that. That's not cool. Don't be mean for no reason. That's what it boils down to. You voted very scary, Henry? Oh, yeah. Super nice. Well, Shelby, if Rattle comes up and is going to move out and is in boxes and you have space, I will let you know. I will send you a letter if I'm playing, whatever I need to do, and I'll try to prolong it if you'd like to come and get Rattle. And other chat, you know, if there's things that characters you like or whatever, we can always also do like an enter to get this character, and then I can do a random drawing and find out which one in chat wants to take the 2G character. So, yes, walk the runway. I should have been like a little nastier to him. I told him to ignore me. Oh man, our fight was bothering Fauna too, wasn't it? Okay, I'm apologizing too. Thanks for your help with the delivery. I think Fauna and me are going to be able to make up. Here you go. As a thank you, you get a Madras plaid shirt. You need mum cushions? Let me write it down, Evelyn. By the way, chat, in case you missed it in the beginning, I did not. I have a bunch of stuff coming from Amazon tomorrow that's going to help me organize everything with chat and like your requests and all the stuff that's been missing. But because we have that one infamous piece of paper that's gone missing, if you've requested something and you haven't gotten it for me, just because I'm afraid I may not find it, please go ahead and let me know in the chat right now. Hi, Domino. How are you today? You still haven't gotten your laptop, have you, Evelyn? I need to send that to you. Sophie for sewing. All right. I'm really excited. Like, I spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to best organize like things so that I'm not like, since we're changing so much and because I'm gonna have more to manage, I'm really excited about, like, literally this thing is 30 file folders that hang on my wall, and they're all different colors, and they have like special things so I can just like write things on my, when I make a note, instead of trying to flip through a notebook, I'm gonna have notepads and I'll make the note and then I'll drop it in the folder, and when I'm ready to deal with it, I'll pull the whole folder out. It's gonna be epic, you guys. I'm gonna be the best non-streamer on the face of the planet. What, do you want a pink one, Justin? I have pink and brown now. Give or take a few means that I'm not exactly live every day. I'm live most days. I'm live every day unless I'm not. That's what give or take a few means. And for those of you, in case, I don't know, because sometimes the thumbnail doesn't update properly, the new schedule is going to be I'm live doing just kind of what we're doing right now on Tuesday and Thursday, but Saturday and Sunday will be longer streams, all geared towards chat. What does that little dee-doo-doo mean? That's what I want to know. What does that dee-doo-doo mean? All right, let me go check the mail real quick. I knew Justin was going to want pink. I knew it. You know, and if you guys don't know a specific item you want, but you're working on a theme of something, like how Cayman's told me I want cafe stuff, if you tell me a theme that you're looking for, I will keep my eye open for it or see if I have it in. I'm going to try to put together, after I get a little more organized, I'm going to try to put together and it'll come out on one of my off days. One of my off days, hopefully each month I'll update the catalog and go through the catalog and like read it so you guys can also leave comments on that video each month. So, that'd be super cool. All right, let's see. That's not what I meant to do. I don't have to do that anymore. No, I just wanted to go in my pocket, like, and look real quick. Good Lord, we have a lot of sticks. Okay. I only have 2 fossils. Go figure. That won't get us tickets. I put this, let's put this for now. Right there. All right. Maybe some of these shells can go in. Oh my gosh. What do you mean, game? Shouldn't it stack? Nice. Well, I need that shirt. Okay. Let me catch up on chat. Sprinkle moved from there and you're scared. What is that? I don't know. Who? Does anybody know who is from camping? Because it rings a bell, but I can't remember who lived at camping. The island camping, because that's where Pinky came from. And by the way, chat, I love Pinky. Pinky's just like Wendy, and Wendy's my favorite on my island. All right. Let's see. What do we have to do? We have to... No, that's not what we want to do. We don't want to do that. We want to look at the phone. That's what I'm trying to do. Look at the phone. All right, let's see. You want an Animal Crossing Switch, Cayman? Because I can reorder those. Let me add it to the list. They're expensive. All right. Well, we've talked to 2 neighbors. I mean, I have so many DIYs I haven't done. Let's see if we can find something buried. I know there's some stuff in places I can't reach. Hey, let's talk to Hornsby. Hornsby, I've decided Zucker and Hornsby came from Sky's old island. I'm going to probably let Zucker go when he's ready to go. But I'm keeping Hornsby. I love this little character. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Because I'm Andromeda affecting it. It's okay. I mean, I'll find the phone eventually. Big yikes. Yeah, Zucker was on Parker Mee's island. Oh, that's going to be an exciting thing too. On one of these days where I'm going to just be doing like a short stream and not opening gates and whatever, we're going to go and visit Parker Mee land again. I already decided. I was going to do it this morning and I forgot. So hopefully I'll remember one time. But you'll have to watch for the title. Hopefully YouTube will choose to update that day. We'll see. So wait, how many Nook Miles did I actually have? Hey, let's go. Well, if we want to have people that want more than one, like if more than one person will just when that character decides to leave, we will raffle it off basically. All right, redeem Nook Miles. You want a Nook Mile ticket? I'm just scared for the next one that moves out, so because every time somebody moves out, I spend, like, that's why I don't have any Nook Mile tickets right now. I used, what, 20 Nook Mile tickets the last time when Lucha moved out to try to go find Raymond? Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn, the mum cushions, I should have the ability to make them. I can probably get you some after stream. However, I'm only gonna be able to mail you, what, 2? You have Raymond in the basement? I believe you, Sophie. I believe you. With those children. You stuck Raymond in the basement along with the children, didn't you? Oh, you sent me some? Thank you, Cayman. All right. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go look in the mailbox. We'll drop off this money. Because we're gonna go try to get some mats and I need trees. So I actually need... things I can eat. Because I need regular trees. Thanks, Justin. I save up Nook Mile tickets when I, that's not... Oh, yeah, we need to go to the ABD. My bad. ABD. I would like to deposit... let's just go ahead and do the full amount. And then withdraw. There we go. I prematurely took out an allowance for clothes shopping. Oh, Justin, chat really doesn't understand why I like Raymond so much. And maybe you've heard me talk about this, but back me up. Tell me he does not, doesn't he remind you of the actor that plays Professor Stein on CW's The Flash? He's like a Firestorm character. Tell me he's not. Do you see it with Raymond, or am I alone in this? From Cooper, music for me, and from Cayman, Nook Mile tickets. Our pog like me. Aw, thanks. Thanks, guys. Awesome sauce. Justin sees it. Good. See, I'm not crazy. Holy, that is gonna be helpful. Oh my gosh, I need that one. That is one on my list that I don't have yet. Thank you very much. You know, IG thinks I never say that. I say it all the time in Valorant. I mean, you gotta really impress me to get me to say it, usually. What? I know I went through my thing last night and I didn't have that one. Alright, we're gonna put it down for a minute. Okay, we're gonna not put it in storage. Well, it doesn't matter anyway because I have to reorder copies and everything because we're gonna eventually, I hope we can have a music museum because I know everybody is looking for like music stuff, like, you know, And so I was kind of thinking, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we could get all the KK songs and fill a house with all kinds of the music stuff and all the KK albums hanging on the wall? How cool would that be? I thought that'd be cool, but that's a while down the road. Just saying. Okay, we can stack this. We can hang that. Yes. Awesome sauce. We can, I guess, place this. I got some room down here. You just watch me play Valorant on IG stream. I'm very scary in Valorant. I'm not, well, maybe to the opponents, but at least I'm not toxic. I mean, man, there's some toxic people in that game. Wait, Streamlabs isn't working? Well, I guess Cloudbot has officially gotten upset with us, not calling it Mean Labs all the time. I swear to you, the AI, and this is real, guys, it's rising up. I'm not even lying. Like, I wouldn't even believe it myself, but I'm telling you right now, this thing makes up its mind of its own all the time. It does everything. All of a sudden, it silences people. Like, it just starts moderating. Or it just, like, decides it's going to show up or not. Remember when we used to be like, oh, did Streamlabs even show up to work today? I mean, remember that? IG said that Sophie would call me scary. I just don't see it. All right. We can now go. See, the other thing that's kind of cool is by doing things this way, I actually can kind of stream a little bit longer because we're actually working towards the same thing I'd be having to do whether I was on stream or not. We're going to go get mats. Who else had a music room? I'm sure it's in my notes, but I'll write it down. There's somebody else that wanted music stuff. Was it Cooper? Aw, Henry. Don't worry, Henry. Don't worry. Patience, lad. Wait, I don't have any Nook Mile tickets, so we're gonna go grab a bunch of axes before we go. I mean, not Nook Mile tickets, I mean Nook points. I don't want to be spending my Nook points on axes. I have a 260,000 baby grand piano, guys. I was like, what? I think I have an extra one, actually. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to talk to you guys. I need to go over here. This. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, Cloudbot just shut off. Not even lying to you guys. Not even lying to you. It just clicked off in my dock on OBS. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'm telling you guys, there's something really inky about Streamlabs. 2 years from now, all streamers that use Streamlabs were being recorded. Their mics, their webcams, everything. Constantly recorded by Streamlabs. Alright, that should be enough, I think. I wonder how many axes it'll take. Like, I wonder how many we've broken. I don't know if there's a way to find out. Danger needs steel cupcakes. Wait, did I just say steel? I already wrote steel cupcakes down on here. And I just said steel. And music room. Got it. I have the piano from the cafe, from Brewster's Cafe, that little piano that used to be in there. I have that one too. It's called an upright piano and it's wood. I hate the delay in YouTube. Alright. We're going to the islands, guys. We're on a vacation. Hand-drawn Dr. Phil? And Eminem? Wait. Okay, alright. Henry, we're gonna have to talk about that. Hand-drawn? Okay, yeah. When you get the points. Alright. That's what you're... I get it. I can do that. I actually can do that. I can do that. I have all the dollies, Sophie. I was going to give them to you for the children of your basement.
What?
That cracks me up you got that excited. I think I now have red, green, blue, and black. But I don't know if there's more than that, because I haven't gotten into the furniture section of the encyclopedia. I can't wait for cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms don't come until the spring for me. And I played on Parker Me's account during Cherry Blossom. It was over by the time we got onto this island. So I have like none of the recipes, none of the actual petals. Alright. So we're gonna farm this island totally. I need regular... Do they not... Why do I get the island that is literally full of only fruit trees? No... Is there... Where's the hardwood trees that we need? That's what we were coming for. Please tell me there's some up there. Are they... Is this like Peachtree Island? Like it... There's not a single regular cedar wood on here? It's fine. I mean, I didn't need that anyway. It'll be fine. I guess we'll pick the weeds, kill the flowers, or not. Clearly not. How much trampling? What? Die! Okay, it's fine. Fine game, fine. Well then, our second thing we're here for is to break some axes, I guess. Am I losing internet right now? Like, what the heck is going on with this game? I mean, you're supposed to be able to at least get one piece of furniture on the island. Oh my gosh, this rock is gonna be like... I feel like I'm gonna need to put my logo on a rock and like put it in the merch shop. Imagine custom pet rocks. 50 ping is awful. Are you kidding me? 50 ping? Who wants to play a game on 50 ping? Yikes. I mean, I'm freaking out when my ping's over 28. I think when they're fruit trees, they don't give you furniture. It has to be a regular hardwood tree. One time, I looked at what LP was running, and he was running 150 ping on his Switch, which is when I decided nope, and I ported him. So now, he always connects to Google servers to play Fortnite off of his Switch. He doesn't ever, like, go to a random freaking Fortnite server. He goes through Google servers. And his ping dropped down to, like, 35, which I understand for a Switch, but 150? I'm like, no wonder I'm always arguing with this child on whether or not he placed that wall. I've never played ping pong, only beer pong. Oh, I might have played ping pong, actual ping pong once. No, I don't think so. I can't remember, so probably not. It was probably beer pong. Not gonna lie. You can't, unless you're a business, you can't get, in my area, you can't get better internet than what I have. And it makes me very afraid as we're house shopping. I'm not gonna lie about this either. We're shopping for houses. One of my key questions is, what's the internet like? I will not buy a house until I know I can get decent internet at it in some way, shape, or form. That is so true, Henry. That's one of the things I was telling LP. I was like, do you have any idea how many times you're probably getting killed when you play on the PC servers on a Switch simply because of the fact that the rates are so different? First of all, you can only play 30 frames per second, and then you're experiencing like 75 ping. I mean, and that's being generous. If that's like, you know, I'm like, you're literally being murdered. Like, it's not even fair. We've already decided LP's birthday is 10 days before Christmas. And it's been a problem. Hey, look, Mothman! You still here? I'm gonna catch him just because. Or I'm gonna let him fly away because I can't find my net. Come here. Where are you? We're gonna put him in the chatter. Oh, I can't put him in the chatter thing, can I? Wait, maybe if I place him outside I can. Wait, can I not get across to the other side? Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. We came here to break axes. Probably is Walmart Wi-Fi. I wouldn't expect them to actually have, like, fiber optics. No, if you want numbers, our internet is 400 megabytes per second. I download up to, it varies when I do SpeedNet. I download, my downloading rate has been able to get as high as 480 megabytes per second, and I've seen my upload rate as high as what is it, 40 megabytes per second, which is still high for upload speeds. Items, let's see. I mean, I'm okay on getting but I mean, I'll always take help for getting items just simply because I'm doing it for chat. But today I'm not opening any gates or anything like that for help. You're in the 10th daily dub on IG's channel, Henry? I'll have to check that out. One day I might have to, watch my kid's channel, huh? Oh no! I don't have a... Wait. Oh. Oh. GG's. How much is it gonna cost me? Wait, can I craft it? Let's see here. Wait, I need tools. Craftable. Let's just do that. That'll be easy. Nope, don't need that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I need this. Craft this. On Saturdays and Sundays you can visit the island, not during the week, Jock. We just started that new schedule. We're kind of gearing up for, like, life, I guess. We used to have it where you could visit, like, I would open the gates anytime I did a stream, really. We just kind of did stuff, but I just changed the schedule up because school. Today is Tuesday. I'll be live again on Thursday with a similar stream to this, and then Saturday and Sunday are extra long streams with visiting islands and opening gates. Can I upgrade my axe? Why? We want to finish chopping down the trees. There it is. You can't, no, you can't customize axes. You can do everything else, can't you? That's silly. In case you missed it, Jock, because since you're just here, Justin gifted over 1 million bells to the stream, and we'll be finding ways to filter it back out into chat this weekend. So it'll be worth it. I know it kind of stinks, but Saturdays and Sundays, I'm all done for now. Okay, Saturdays and Sundays will make it worth it. It'll make it a little bit more, well, feasible for me. Everybody will get more help. It's gonna be good. We're gonna like it, chat. I think we are. We'll see. I mean, we gotta try it for a while. It's not giving me any more wood. Yeah, because we didn't get a hardwood tree. Okay, so I need a vaulting pole, obviously. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Be smarter than that, Andromeda. What are you talking about? I'm surprised so many people, like, watch and stream this game, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised. Like, most of chat knows, I had really no intention. I kind of was, like, trying to use the channel as an excuse to buy the game and get myself a Switch. That was going to be the goal. Like, I guess we'll just do that. Okay. And then, like, literally, I mean, we've been going. We average 10 live viewers at any given time. And we have 183 subscribers now. And we end up with, I get like 73 a day that watch after we're done streaming. It's craziness. Craziness. I can't believe how many people watch Animal Crossing. Jack should show up around the 13th of October, if I'm not mistaken, to let us know. He might come as early as October 1st, in order to allow us to collect candy. Does that affect the game, Shelby? Sophie, you are so extremely quick-witted. Like, you always got something to say, don't you? You know what? They don't call it Halloween, do they? What do they call it in Animal Crossing? You feel insulted? I would think you'd take that as a compliment. Oh my gosh. Sophie's just mad because now Sophie can't troll everyone and say that she's new because she's got a giant wrench next to her name. Oh, and for those of you that may have missed it, one of the things eventually, and don't hold me to it, is that we're going to see how things go. But if I can, on the days that I don't stream, I'm going to try to put out an Animal Crossing video of some kind. Maybe it'll be a compilation of all the times Andrew dies to a scorpion at night. Just for Sophie. But it'll probably, definitely, I'm sure there will be a lot of nighttime videos in there because I never stream at night. So the days that I'm off the stream, I'll probably do that. I'm very, very upset that there's no hardwood tree here. But let's see what we've got. I mean, we're going to walk away with some decent mats. Alright. Should we do one more Nook Mile Island? Can't wait to see me on Halloween. You know what? I'm going to be scary on Halloween just because. Torture to troll, but I can do this. Hi, Dee. How are you today? Sophie's bigger than the wrench, guys. Hey, Sophie. Sophie, did I throw a wrench in your trolling? Oh, hi, Cringe. How are you today? Wait, Streamlabs is really gone. Oh, wait, it can't mute you, can it, Sophie? Now you can type random letters and Streamlabs won't yell at you. Alright, we're going to do one more Nook Mile Island to try to grab some mats, and then we're probably going to end it in the shop. I am so confused at what Henry has just spoken. Is this a real new acronym? Is this, like, I mean, guys, I can barely get over POG, okay? Like, I'm learning. Okay, sorry. It's a good thing that Parker's schedule, like, or Parker's mentality, like, he doesn't much care for, like, actual traditional breakfast foods. And, awesome sauce. Thank you. Can you put them back? I'll make us some cheeseburgers after stream. Stream is currently at the end of my night. I go to sleep about a couple hours after stream. And, like, the way the plan is to work it out, where I'll get done with stream on the days I stream, then LP will get schooled, basically get schooled, kid, and then I will go to sleep, and then I wake up around 10 o'clock at night and work through the night on everything that I need to do. So, anyways, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry for dinner, and thankfully, the only one awake is P, so he's like, man, never mind, LP's still awake too. What? You didn't know we had those? Yes, you can have some. So yeah, so we'll be able to have dinner for breakfast. It's not a big deal. See, we need, okay, well, now chat, I think the islands are trolling me. Because all I want is a hardwood tree. Now I've got cedar trees. Wait, yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I'll take some of these, but gee Louise. All right, well, we'll take some of these. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can find a place for them. I just need some regular trees. Cringe. Let me go up. That's exactly what I do, D. And Cringe. I'm sorry to hear you've been feeling down lately, Cringe. Whoa, my chat just went away. Why did my chat go away? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry you've been feeling down. It's, you know, I tell my kids, all the time. Hold on just a second as I speak to one of my kids. Okay, there we go. I tell them all the time that sometimes, you know, when there's like changes, right? Like for example, Cringe, you started a new school and whatnot, right? And I don't have a shovel. Phooey. And everything, that even if it's not a bad thing, like even if it's a good thing, even if it's just kind of an exhausting thing, emotionally, exhausting you know, in that way and whatever, the thing is that there's like what I call the crash period. All right. So, you know, you get all worked up and nervous about the new thing that you're going to do, or the way that your life is about to change in whichever way it's going to. And then the change happens and you kind of adjust for a minute and you're like, okay, well, this is so much worse than I thought, or hey, this is so much better than I imagined, or whichever way it goes. Cause I mean, it is life. It can go either way. And then, after that, wow, Justin, your message caught me off guard for a second. I gotta ask you something about that in a minute. But anyways, what I was gonna finish saying is that after you've kind of accepted like which way things are, like, you know, you're like, okay, all right, I see what this is gonna be. Well, then there's what's the crash period afterwards, and it's like everything piles on you, and it's like, even though like the anxiety like building thing is over and whatnot, it's like this overwhelming sense of just, instead of feeling relief, you crash. Cringe, does your new school have like guidance counselors? Do they have that in Norway? When you said you wanted 5 Guys, Justin, is that like 5 Guys from Italy, the restaurant chain? Just wondering. I want to clarify there for a minute. I don't know what 5 Guys is. I'm assuming it's a food place. And I'm guessing it's not Italian because we were talking about cheeseburgers. Okay, I'm looking for a shovel. I mean, not a shovel. Wait, am I looking for a shovel? Yes, I'm looking for a shovel. Wait, do I need a shovel? Can we use a flimsy shovel to dig up a tree? Hey, we can! environmental therapist at school. Is that, I don't know what that is. That sounds interesting though. Well, okay, so Cringe, you said that you feel just basically, let's go with yuck. I think we can, you know, summarize what you said as yuck. And I mean, I could sit here and tell you all day how great you are. I mean, I will, but unfortunately, the truth of the matter is that doesn't generally help the situation when you feel that way. Like, I can tell you whatever I want until I'm blue in the face. It's not going to change the way you feel, because feelings are one thing that we cannot control no matter how hard we try nor how much we want to, okay? So let's say, let's look at it from this way, and I'll just tell you that everybody feels that way at some point. Like, everybody feels like just bleh, okay? When it goes on for a longer period of time though, you want the responsible thing to do would be find somebody to help, because there's usually a reason for it, and getting to the root of that reason is the only way you can get it to go away. All that being said, if it's one of those what I call phases of bleh, which can be caused by so many things, okay? If it's one of those, think about what would make you feel better. Think about something that is that is obtainable, that you can really do. Like, for example, when I feel that way and I feel all bleh, and I had last month, I had a really, really bad month. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I actually, my marriage, I've been married 20 years, and my husband isn't used to not getting the attention that he wasn't getting the attention from me. We had done a quarantine thing, so he couldn't come home because he travels everywhere. So I hadn't seen him in a couple months. I had been working on the channel. I wasn't talking to him as much on the phone, and I literally thought I might end up going through a divorce. And let me tell you, I felt bleh, real bleh, okay? And I thought about, what could I do, possibly, that might lift my spirits a little bit? And that's when I decided, you know what, I haven't done my hair in a long time. Like, I've been so engrossed in things, and I was giving my hair a healing period, because I bleach it, and then I dye it red and blue. And so I was like, I had given it kind of a break. And so I turned around, I dyed my hair, and I painted my nails. I felt a lot better. It may not fix the things. If there's a deep root, you've got to take care of the root. I mean, it didn't fix the fact that I was having problems in my relationship by any way, shape, or form. I still had to do that. But I felt more confident and better about myself in order to approach what was the root of the problem and work on fixing it. So sometimes, you know, sometimes you need a little booster in order to help you get to the bottom of something. Now, sometimes we just feel like bleh, because we're going through, like I said, maybe not as serious a phase. There's maybe not as much of an explanation or a root at the end of it. And there's two different ways to approach that. One is getting help that you need. And I you know, people think that, you know, talking to therapists is so, like, it carried a stigma for so long. I mean, guys, like, going to somebody and getting to talk about whatever I want for an hour without having to worry about any of what they think is like everybody needs to do it, just because it's an amazing experience. Even if you're the happiest person on the face of the planet, you should definitely go and do that, because it's so awesome to do. Like, I literally feel 100 pounds lighter after I come out of a therapy appointment. So, you know, hi 24. So, you know, like, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta, there's different ways to approach it, but the real important thing that I guess I'm trying to get to here is understanding when it's something that actually there's no real root that you have any control over. And I mean, like, as kids, you only have control over so much anyway. You know, becoming an adult changes a lot of that, all right? But as an adult, sometimes it really boils down to having the chemistry in your brain, you know, whether it be from, everybody has hormones, or everybody has, you know, mineral levels, for example, can actually lead to it. There's lots of different things that might need to be on, like, balanced, you know? So sometimes you have to find the things to balance it, you know, whether it's like anxiety that is, needs anxiety meds. There's nothing wrong with medication. I'm the type of person that prefers to try like as much holistic approaches as possible, but in the end, I have attention deficit disorder and I take meds, and when I'm off my meds, I really get nothing done, not gonna lie. But sometimes there are things that just don't iron out. Like there's nothing, it could be a growth spurt, it could be anything, and sometimes you need a little help balancing that. Sometimes, no lie, chat, not even gonna lie to you, sometimes it comes right down to your vitamin levels. Vitamins can actually help a lot, but you have to find somebody that knows about it. If you're old enough, doing the research yourself helps, and whatever, and looking into it to see what can help. When IG went through his, oh, thanks 24, I don't know, I'm just talking about life. But IG went through a really rough phase when he was 13, and so I looked into a lot of natural approaches, and for a while he was on meds for a while when they didn't work, but like we tried different calming things and whatnot, just natural supplements. In the end though, he tried the meds, he didn't like the way they made him feel. B12, not even gonna lie, B12 helped him out, gave him energy, made him feel more productive, gave him back his confidence, and also change of environment. I'm the kind of mom that believes that I should recognize what's going on with my kids, and I don't conform to traditional things that society may deem. So when IG came to me and he was like, I really want to be a streamer, and I was like, okay, look, like, is this gonna be I want to play video games all day long and whatever? You tell me you want to be a streamer, then you're gonna be a streamer. So I gave him the task of making it a brand. I said, you build a brand, then I let you stream, and I will support you all the way I can. So true enough, what really brought IG out of his funk, as I will call it, okay, I was Fortnite. Not even lying to you guys. Fortnite changed IG's life. Fortnite helped him find the confidence that he thought he had lost. It made him feel like he was good at something. It gave him a reason to try at something. And I have no regrets. I let him play Fortnite for 12 hours a day to get better at it. I helped him build a brand. I helped him do things, and he is on the way to owning a business now. So, all right, let me catch up on chat here, cringe. Okay, so catching up on chat. If it's been a long time, cringe, talk to your doctor too. Okay, so therapists, I don't know how it is in Norway. But here in the US, you have counselors and therapists, okay? Then you have psychologists, then you have psychiatrists. But then you also have your generalized doctor. Generalized doctors and psychiatrists are the ones that can help you maybe balance things. In terms of whether or not you need medication or check doctors. I would always start with doctors just because they'll do more blood work and check more levels, where psychiatrists will be usually are best when they're referred to. You get referred by your doctor because your doctor's like, okay, we've like basically, this is how we did it when IG was on meds for a while. We went to the doctor turned around and did like various tests and was like, okay, at this point, I feel as though it's best for me because he needs some sort of, the meds he was on Adderall, a very low dose of Adderall, to help him with his attention stuff, because they figured that his attention stuff, the things that were causing him anxiety and depression were caused by the fact that he wasn't being able to fulfill certain tasks. But he really, really didn't like the way they made him feel. And we tried a lot of natural stuff before that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. The process is, going to your generalized doctor. If you're struggling with, really negative thoughts, start there. They'll probably refer you. And if talking doesn't help, well then, like I said, there's a lot of different approaches. But it is there's patience that has to be had. you know? It's not something, if there's something out of balance in your brain or your body, it's not something you fix. It's not like a Band-Aid. It's not like, here, take these meds and you're going to feel all better. That's not how it works. It is a trial and error. Figure it out. And then sometimes you outgrow him. Like IG outgrew his need. He doesn't need meds anymore. Although sometimes I wonder. But, you know, there's different levels of help that you can get, you know? In the UK, most doctors don't care about, well, good doctors are hard to find. I will say that. You know, so I think that's probably true everywhere. I'm always looked at as what do I call myself when I go to visit a doctor? WebMD mom. Yeah, that's about it. Doctors usually look at me like, oh my gosh, she can use the internet and think she knows something. But I'm certified in so many levels of psychology. And as far as holistics go, don't even get me started on that. So they don't realize that, because I don't walk into a doctor's office when I meet a new doctor and go, hey, here's how smart I am with all of the things that I'm about to talk to you about. Usually they can tell by the way I present myself if they're really good. That's how I find the best doctors. I mean, sometimes I'm leaving Texas. God, our pediatrician in Texas was the best freaking pediatrician on the face of the planet, and respected all of my thoughts, all of my worries, all of my approaches to everything. And I don't think I'll ever find another doctor like that. So, I mean, there's that too. You know, Sophie, certified epic gamer. I believe you, Sophie. You absolutely are. I mean, cringe. I just wish that I could say something to make you feel all better right now. But when it comes to our mental health, no matter what, it is work. And, you know, this is gonna maybe sound really silly, but, T-charts is always a good way to start. And the thing that is, you have to be disciplined. First, go ahead and your first T-chart, you write down all the things that you feel like make you feel yuck about yourself, but you have to find things that you have to find things that are good. It's a rule about it. Okay. So, because when you're starting off on this journey, you turn around and you go, okay, for every 3 negative things you're going to write on your T-chart for the bad side of things, you have to come up with one that's good before you can go on with the bad. You have to. So, you know, that's just the way that you start working on it. And you might tell me, I can't think of anything, you know? So, all right, bye, Doc. Thanks for coming. Thanks, 24. You came in on a really deep stream. We're not always so deep, but I'm willing to talk about just about anything, I guess. I kind of feel like chat is my children, and so I kind of approach when somebody comes into chat and says something like, you know, I'm not feeling very good about myself. I feel a need to address it and do whatever I can, because these are my little community here, and so that's all I'm doing right now, I guess. But anyhow, anytime you're feeling like really, really low about yourself, it is definitely a work in progress. It's not going to be easy. And so you can tell me, well, Andromeda, I can think of a lot of bad things about myself, but I can't think of one good thing. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You're just not trying hard enough. So you got to try harder. You got to dig deeper, because nobody wants to look in the mirror and be like, I'm so awesome. Like, it feels awkward, right? Unless you're me, because that's what I do. Okay, like, I turn around and I realize that in my mind, whether you agree with it or not, it's fine, but I am a completely awesome human being and not scary at all, Sophie. But anyways, you have to turn around, and you've got to be able to do that. And even on your darkest days, you have to find a way to do it, because that is the only way we can survive. It's the only way we can get the most out of life that we're going to get out of life. So you don't get to make excuses. You don't get to say, I can't. In my household, I can't is worse than using swears. We don't say, I can't here. We say, I need help. We say, I am struggling with this. We say, I find it hard to, but can't is not a word that is allowed in my house, because yes, you can. I mean, literally, there are so few things that literally can't can be applied to, you know? I can't be was gonna say natural blonde, but I am a natural blonde until I had children. Now I have brown hair, and bleach my hair. But hormones change me. But you know, like that I can understand. There are certain things you can't change, like, you know, but then there's so many things you can change. And more times than not, 99% of the time, can't is an excuse. Can't means it's too hard or too much work to achieve what it is you're trying to do. And so, you know, at least that's the way we do things in my house. When my kids tell me I can't do this, you know, it's like, now you're going to watch yourself do it, and we're going to figure out like whatever we have to do in order to make, because I have to prove them wrong, because otherwise they just think I'm yelling at them for using the word can't, you know? So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, don't tell me you can't find something good about yourself. You're not looking hard enough. Once you can find that good thing, you know, and you're working on it in that way, your next job is to make sure that you remind yourself daily and believe it. I am all about affirmations. When you feel like you are at your lowest, you turn around and you got to do things. Self-help is imperative. I don't care if you have to take sticky Post-it notes and remind yourself of the good stuff. You never use Post-it notes to put up bad stuff. You use Post-it notes, stick them on your mirror, and, you know, I cringe. A Post-it note, I am a good artist. Take it, look at it, read it, remember it. And when you start to feel like, you know, everything is bad and awful and you're in a yuck situation, you have to start, slowly the Post-it notes grow. And you put them on your mirror, so when you have to look at yourself and you're getting ready for a day, that mirror reflects the best of you. And I believe in that. I believe in that in the way I put things in my house. I believe in that in the way that my, you know, no matter what it is. Until you can, you know, yes, see? I use a Post-it note to remember names. Exactly, Henry. Until I learn them. See, it works. Post-it notes are great. But I also believe that after a certain period of time, and that's very basically what I just said, you don't need the Post-it notes anymore because you remember. And it's ingrained into you. And now it's natural. So, I mean, Henry never needed a Post-it note because Henry's Henry everywhere. But cringe was cringe. And then Andrea is cringe. And then Anna, and a lot of things before. And I remember all of them cringe because I remember you. So, of course you could do it. See? You kind of skirted around that can't word. You didn't think you could do it, but you did it. Because of course you can. You can do anything. And I'm glad I'm making you feel happy, but I'm not doing anything. Fringe, I'm literally just speaking life, man. Like, it's just the way it is. Everybody struggles. Everybody in this chat right now at one time or another,
Mom.
if they, yeah?
There's a thing in my arm.
Okay, it looks like you scratched yourself.
Touch it, stink.
Yeah, it looks like you scraped some skin off. Here. Come over here. Hold on just a second, chat. Gotta do mommy duties. Come here. If I told you it was gonna hurt that bad, you wouldn't have let me do it. It's just a disinfectant. You scraped some skin off your arm and now it's clean. So anyways, it's gonna sting for a minute, baby. I'm sorry. Everybody in this chat can tell you that they've had a moment where they felt like that. And, you know, and if they say, nah, I've never ever felt that way, well, then they either have blocked it out and don't remember it, or they're lying, because everybody goes through something where they maybe feel that twinge of embarrassment when something happens, or when they feel there's so many things that can make you feel down. So, you know, Henry's just Henry Sophie laughing. Sometimes there's stuff you don't want to say. Exactly, Evelyn, but you should do it. And you should do it, though, if you don't want to say it, it depends on which way you go, because it goes both ways. A lot of times you don't want to sit and tell yourself how great you are because it sounds, well, I mean, quite frankly, narcissistic. But there's a certain amount of this that is healthy, okay? I'm just saying. It's all about self-help, okay? Like, you don't, there's a difference here. Telling yourself how awesome you are and believing in yourself is one thing. Thinking you're better than others is a different level. One is good, one is not so much, okay? What's up, Jock? There's a lot of things that are uncomfortable to talk about. And that's when when you come to those things, you've got to find somebody you can talk to. Hey, Lost in Time. All right, we're going to talk to the animals that I love real quick. You know, I think I've said this in stream before, Evelyn. There's something you want to tell your parents, but you feel too awful to do it. I'm going to tell you exactly like I tell my kids when I can tell, because I can just tell when they're not telling me something. And they want to, but they don't want to. And maybe they're mad at me. Maybe I did something to hurt their feelings. Or maybe they feel like I've been unfair and they're scared to actually be like, Mom, you grounded me and I didn't deserve it. And I'm angry at you for it. And every time one of them actually comes around and does it, I'll be like, wow, you know what? I'm proud of you for sharing your feelings, because it is a hard thing to do. But when you don't share feelings and you need to get something off your chest, the first thing that happens is first it eats your brain, makes it hard to concentrate, makes it hard to be able to, function, and it gives you, anxiety, or it makes you, reiterate that same feeling over and over again, okay? And then second, it eats your heart. And pretty soon, things like resentment, anger, even hatred start creeping in and replacing feelings that used to be better because the situation at hand hasn't been taken care of. So, you're worried that they'll take away your devices? Okay. Can I offer you a suggestion, Evelyn? Whatever it is that you're going to share with them, here's a great tip for everybody. When you've made a mistake in life and you care enough to discuss it with the person or whatever, but you're nervous about doing it, start your conversation. What we do in our house is I set boundaries, but that's me as a parent. When you're a child going to a parent, I can't promise you. I don't know any of your parents. I can't tell you how things will work out. I can't promise you everything will be fine, but I highly, highly recommend that you start it off with, I've made a mistake and I'm aware of it. I want to share it with you. And here's the reason I'm afraid. And more times than not, you're going to put your parents on the, instead of the defensive, they're angry at you because you've made a mistake or a bad choice, as we say in our house. They're going to turn around and they're going to probably appreciate the fact that you already know you've done something that makes you upset. You clearly have done something that you already know is wrong, but you feel the need to share it with them. Most parents are not going to want to shut that door, okay? So, Andromeda, do you know about any of 2G Curator's mad skills? You bet I do. I should have known that. You and 2G Curator are like peanut and butter. I'm so jelly. Oh, wow. Sophie, I see why you like this character right now. Right now. All I'll tell you as a parent, Evelyn, is me finding out that my children, in my house, this is the way it works. When my children hide something from me and I find out on my own and they've kept something from me, I guarantee you I can literally say it's 100 times worse than when they bring it to me. But now, I should point out the fact that I've mentioned this already. I'm certified in multiple levels of psychology. So sometimes, even when they come to me, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm so angry that I have to say, okay, give me a minute, and take a step back. But at the same time, I work really hard not to reprimand them when they could have tried to hide something from me that, you know, makes them technically in trouble. Aw, Henry, Andrew, please adopt me. I can check my mail before we end stream. 24 is wondering if anybody has a villager in boxes. I'm guessing looking to fill a home. I don't have any right now, 24. Well, I mean, now, Sophie, that's a good point. Sophie says if you don't like your parents, they still love you. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys. All right, here, let's get real. All right. You guys know my mom died 2 weeks before my 13th birthday. I have never gone into real detail regarding why I ran away from my home at 15, and I've been on my own ever since. My dad grabbed me by my neck and pushed me up a wall and said, you little bee, I'm gonna kill you. And nobody will even convict me. And that was after, I mean, he tried to leave me in Mexico, had literally locked me in a room. There's a lot of things I could go on, but that was the breaking point. When my father grabbed me by the neck and told me he was gonna kill me, I ran away. I got a lawyer. I had my 16th birthday in hiding, and I, at 16 years old, took my father to court and took care of all my own legal stuff. Had my, got a legal aid attorney to help represent me in court. I had spent time recording my father's on a tape recorder, and I took the money I had from working as a waitress, and I jumped out my window and I ran away. And, so now ask me. Because Sophie, the reason I even brought this up is because Sophie just said, you know, even if you don't like your parents, they still love you. Guess what? My dad loves me. Not as much as he loves himself, but he loves me. You want to know what I've come to realize as an adult? He had a new wife, a new baby, and my mom died, and I'm not even sure he really even knew ever how to be a father. I'm not even sure he was necessarily a good father. Doesn't mean he didn't love me, okay? Sometimes parents struggle with figuring out how to be parents. It doesn't mean they don't want to be good at it. It doesn't mean, you know, my dad's not exactly a great guy, you know, but I still believe that he loved me. I just believe that he had anger problems that in certain situations were dangerous enough to me that I needed to leave. Years later, when IG was born, I tried to reconnect with my dad. I have not spoken with my father since IG was 3 years old. We bought him a bike with training wheels on it. He went over to his grandpa's house, my dad's house, to learn how to ride it. And he came home and refused to get on that bike. He did not learn how to ride a bike until he was 8 years old. But I knew right away that obviously my father hadn't changed. IG didn't have, my dad never hurt any of us when we were little. It was only once you got older, like to teenager years and whatnot. He had put when I was I was 6 months old when he put my mom's top teeth through her bottom lip. So he had an anger and a physical problem, but when you were a little kid, it was just the yelling. But he had a way of making you feel like so much crap and make it so scary that you didn't want to learn something new. So when IG came home from one time being over at my dad's house and wouldn't get on his bike when his father and I had been working so hard at it, I knew exactly how he had been taught, and that was the last time any of us saw my father. So, I figured, you know, maybe I was an adult, everybody had grown, it would be safe, and the minute I saw the warning sign, I was done. So, you know. I'm sorry, Fidget Princess, welcome to the stream. We're not usually so heavy with all of this. We're just trying to help some of our chatters get through everybody has bad days and ugly feelings, but I'm just trying to tell them all that survival is a real thing you can do. All of us are going to be survivors by the time leaving this earth happens for us, okay? Because we will have survived our life. It doesn't matter. It's hard for all of us in some way, shape, or form, and we're all going to make it. But you have to be your own biggest cheerleader. You have to believe in yourself, or you'll never, ever, ever, ever be able to make the most of your life. It doesn't matter what anybody else ever says to you, or does to you, or whatever you've experienced. Bad stuff happens. Bad stuff that's out of our control happens to people all the time. Life happens in ways that is just horrific and sad. But I believe that we can all get through it, and we can do it. Wow, Fidget Princess, thanks for sharing. That reminds me of one of my mistakes as a parent, in regards to, because I have a middle son with autism, and for a while, when I was learning how to manage it, I kind of just let him do and things, and I kind of, my oldest kind of got just don't do that. Just leave him alone. Just let him have it. Just let him. And I kind of stepped on my oldest toes in a lot of ways. And he never felt like he could actually tell me that he was upset with me for doing it. Luckily for me, eventually we were able to talk about it and whatnot. But I will tell you that, having somebody that doesn't understand everything sometimes, the adults you're around may find it easier to, and I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying that they may find it easier to just turn around and say, just let it go. And it doesn't make it right, but I understand that, unfortunately. All I can say is expressing yourself in exactly how you just did right now in chat might be a great thing. All right, let me go and read what you said, 24. I'm scrolling through chat here. Looks like we've got quite the conversation going on. Wow, I actually used to blog a lot. Writing a book has always been on, I guess, my bucket list, if you will. Except for people just barely ever read anymore. And that's why I started, getting into streaming, is I eventually wanted to do wasn't going to play Animal Crossing, I was going to do a vlog. But it's really interesting what you can find that can help. I hope that Animal Crossing has helped because you found a community like this one that's so awesome and willing to talk about the good stuff, the hard stuff, the fun stuff, the rock incidents. Oh, guys, I'm published everywhere. San Antonio Express News, I blogged for them for a couple years. I have a special needs, it's called, you could try Googling it, it's still up. Special Needs Universe was my blog, and I stopped writing in it after working for an autism organization. I started blogging for them, and then they basically told me that I had to keep things in certain line, like I couldn't speak freely, and it took everything I loved out of writing, and I kind of quit writing for a while, and then when I wanted to start writing again, I was like, what if I read some of my blogs, because nobody reads, what if I read my blogs and made videos on them? So I spent 2 years just now learning how to edit videos, and then one day decided I was going to stream Animal Crossing, because I'm all over the place. Ooh, toxicity is a tough one, Fringe. Realizing, accepting, and knowing when enough is enough. My best friend of years and years and years, I think I told chat this before, a couple years ago, 2 years ago, she came to visit me, and I realized every time she came to visit me, I felt so crappy after she left, like so much less of a person, like I wasn't doing life right or something, and I was like, why am I even hanging out with this person anymore? Like, if somebody makes you feel like that and you have control, don't put yourself in that position. So I quit being friends with her. I guarantee you, everybody I stopped being friends with in my life misses me a lot more than I miss them when it comes down to it. I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. I'm not going to talk to you anymore at the drop of a hair. I mean, it's got to be some pretty significant stuffing. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, no. I don't, anybody, what I tell my kids is, if you're any type of relationship you're in, it doesn't matter if it's family, if it's relatives, if it's friends, if it's, you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a husband, wife, it doesn't matter. Anybody that makes you feel yucky more than awesome is not good for you. And you can't change people, and you shouldn't try. So that's my way of viewing it anyways. All right, guys, look at us doing great. We're doing great at keeping streams at 1 hour right now. We're on 2 hours and 5 minutes. But you know, I love hanging out with you guys so much. We're gonna check the mail, and then we're gonna have to hit the shop though, because I do have to do some other things today. But again, for those of you that don't know, schedule change. I'll be live Tuesday, Thursday. Those will be days like this where we kind of hang out and chat, and I kind of nonchalantly apparently kind of almost play Animal Crossing. But Saturdays and Sundays are all about the viewers. So we will open the gates, we will visit the islands, we will help the community funds, we will do all of those things on the weekend. So that won't change. Just a little FYI to everybody before we get to the end here. So we've got some mail that I decided to go ahead. Oh, great stream from Jock. Thanks, Jock. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. 2 presents. Ooh, let's see what they are. $3D glasses. Oh, good. I need those for an outfit coming up. And a spider web tee. Oh, wow. I think that's a label item. Thank you very much. And cringe. I love you. You're a highlight of my day to wait for. Aww. You know, that's all I've ever wanted to do is like, I feel like I have a lot to say all the time. Maybe a lot of people in my life think it's too much. But I've spent a lot of life. I've had to learn a lot in life. And all I've ever wanted to do is find myself in a position where I can maybe make other people's day better. Like, that's always my goal. Even when I go out in the real world, it's like, you know, complimenting that random stranger on their shoes and hoping that they're going to smile and just trying to, you know, I'm the type of person that I go to a restaurant and I get bad food or they get my order wrong. I don't usually call and complain. I might call and let them know. But if they make the most awesome food and it's so delicious, I definitely call to let them know that, because that doesn't happen enough. I believe that positivity will breed positivity and negativity will breed negativity, and if we're all a little bit more positive and put that force out into life and into the world, well, then it doesn't even matter if it's only a little teeny tiny bit. We're gonna make the world a better place, and that's what I'm all about. So thank you for being a viewer and being in the stream and listening to me ramble like this. Hey everybody, come watch Andromeda play Animal Crossing. Kind of, sort of, maybe not really. Let me catch up here. Fidget Princess says, I had a friend that was horrible to me, and she left when she was gone. Everybody talked to each other, said she made everybody feel horrible. It was kind of super funny because we told the new kids they were lucky. Wow. See, and that's somebody you use the term friend with, though. Henry, you know, I mean, adoption. Yeah, I don't think your parents will give you up, though, dude. I really want to believe that would be a no. Oh, Danger Cooper's back on you had to switch from the computer to the iPad. I'm glad you're still here listening. Oh, you find peace in the stream, Justin? Aw. Sophie with Andromeda plays Valorant and flexes on people. Okay, I'm not toxic though, but sometimes I do a lot of jumping because I'm really excited with myself when I get MVP. And I do good, so I'm gonna say that. Yeah, one compliment can really make people rethink stuff. You're not lying, Henry. Actually, hold on a second. Sorry, I had to have Parker kind of quiet down in the background. There was a story, and I think I actually heard this on Oprah back in the 90s. But Oprah was doing some sort of thankful thing, all right? And anyways, this person comes on and was like, every day they would go home with all their books and they would carry all these books and go home and they felt so alone and whatever. And it always looked like they were doing so much homework. And one day this kid stopped and was like, you always have so many books on you, and let me help you carry them. And they ended up becoming best friends. And about 10 years later, all he did was, help him carry his books home and be like, hey, and whatever. And they ended up being such good friends. And years later, this guy goes on this show, and I think it was people you're thankful for that you've never told, or it was some sort of theme like that, because he was like, I've never told you this, but the reason I had literally cleaned out my whole locker that day because I didn't want my parents to have to do it. I planned to go home and kill myself. And because that boy stopped and helped him carry his books home, it didn't happen. Our actions in this world are never insignificant. I tell my children, what imprint do you want to make on this earth? And make sure you behave in a manner where that is the imprint you leave. So, just more words, food for thought, or whatever you want to look at it. Andromeda's, one of IG's mods would say this is an Andromeda rant, because I have them. Sometimes they're angry filled, but when I'm upset with things, but never toxic. That's important. Let's see. This is the first stream you watched on your computer? I did not know that, Danger. That's really cool. Evelyn, I would like to, if you're comfortable, I would love to share that, because I think that that would be great. I think everybody would really like to hear that, and I think it can make people's days. My favorite villager in Animal Crossing right now is Raymond, but I've never had him, so I can't really say that, because if he was my favorite villager, of all time though, villager, I would have to say, who would I really want to have live in my town besides Raymond, because I just became aware of him? I would say, I think her name is Winnie. She's a horse. And yes, Sophie, you were right. It was Sarah. You got to go, Evelyn. Have a great day. Thank you so much. We love you in stream as well. I'm so happy you're here with us. I'm glad you were able to make it in for a while today. I don't have anybody moving out. Lost in Time has Raymond in boxes. I don't have anybody moving out. I'm just gonna have to be patient. Such is life. Sherbert from Dead Ma. Wait, Sherbert? Is that a poster? It's gotta be a poster. Open, we got Hypno KK, thank you! And a soft serve lamp, sherbet. That's awesome sauce. Good ice cream. My kids don't like it. I like all the flavors. See you on Thursday, hopefully, Evelyn.
I wouldn't say I hate sherbet.
I love it. Why do we still have mail? Is it the villagers that I haven't read? Yeah, villagers. I'm cool with that. All right, guys. We checked the mail. We're heading. You know what time it is. Ba, ba, ba. I know everybody doesn't like it, but it's that time. Extra special thanks to Justin again. I can afford to go shopping at Able Sisters today. My luck for grinding in bells has not ever been successful. Ever, I swear. He's a wizard, Harry. Ooh! Oh, looks like we're just in time, too. That's the second time I've ever gotten that notification. It's always the right one, though, because that's the one I use as a remote control when I watch Hulu. That's all I use my Switch for. It's an Animal Crossing Hulu machine. Oh, and now Paper Mario. There's that, too. Streamlabs still hasn't shown up the whole entire stream. Thank you, Streamlabs. You're much appreciated. Hashtag MemeLabs. Alright. So we gotta get the flame shirt, because that's actually a singular, iconic item that I do not have. So we're gonna go with that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Who doesn't like the sparkly shorts? I think... So, I'm gonna have to come back and buy them all! Oh, we have Bunny and Froggy? Hoods, I think we only have 2 colors of the Froggy ones. We're gonna have to max those out. I know I don't have any green striped socks. Apparently, when I went through the catalog of clothing, I have a thing against orange, green, beige, and gray. So, yeah. Apparently I have a problem. I just feel like black goes better though, doesn't it? Wait, how close are these? Let's check the color. Ooh, they kind of blend. Yeah, we should probably go with black. Green definitely doesn't go with, but then again, this is ended in the shop, so we're just gonna grab one piece of everything. I love these shoes. Yes. Look at me, I'm styling. All right, what do we have? Wait, what is in the shop for? Well, we better grab, I guess this. And, wait, can I do that? I can't. Oh, I still have a bee sting. Whoops. Oh, I look great now. Wait, we gotta go. I just made a Harry Potter reference. Let's go with the round glasses, huh? And we got socks already, and we got shoes. We got it all. That's it, chat. There's our outfit for the day. Oh. Oh. Andromeda cries. Well, looks like I have a little bit more work to do today, but I'm going to have to take care of it later. Guys, you know what I'm going to tell you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Please, guys, love yourself. Take care of yourselves and each other. Here's the intro for the outro still, because Andromeda hasn't gotten her jobs done.